It's really about channeling and telling stories, man. We all storytellers. A lot of my friends were girls, right? So I would just hear all this stuff. And then also whatever coming up young and then coming up where we got to start doing, making records at 17, 18, 19, 20 and music being your first love, and then money and stuff coming along with it, you just started to do things or have experiences where they said, this is how you made me feel. I can't believe you did that to me. And then I would channel that back and say, oh man, I understand that. Let me write a song about it. But like it's really about channeling and telling stories, man. We're all storytellers. Whether it's you're a writer of a song or a writer of a movie or even a director of it, you're just trying to get that story across to hit the right nerve to people.
But how do you know that there's going to be 10,000, 100,000, million people that's actually going to feel this same subject? When you're writing a song, I could be writing about aliens, right? How do I pinpoint, I know it's 10,000 people that's going to like this? Because it's 10,000 people that are creeping right now? Or is it like, and then the other part to it is a two-part question. As a man, you're writing about a woman doing something to you. How do you put yourself in those shoes to make it feel like that?
Because you got to understand where they're coming from and accept your shit.
Got you.
You got to put yourself in that how would I feel if that shit happened to me?
Got you.
And most time, man, we don't do that. We'd be like, fuck
don't.
that, I ain't do that shit. Why you talking about this shit right now? This shit crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm asking. I'm like, how do you put yourself in their seat?
And what's cool is that when you flip a song and write it like from a dude's standpoint for the girl, you're like, okay, that shit cool as fuck. Because she like, ain't having that. But if you listen to songs like Folded from Kalani, as soon as you hear that, okay, there it is, that's a record.
Yeah, man.
So it doesn't take, when you hear one, it doesn't take your whole life. You're like, okay, there it is. Like, it makes sense, it's clever. Like in country music, they hear it all the time. You listen to Ella Langley now, like her records are they're clever and they're on the sleeve, Somebody's always gonna be wanting to hear what they're scared to say. That's the thing about songs. Like you're gonna feel that way, but you don't have the nerve to say it, but you do feel that way.
Right.
I don't care if it's a hip hop record, I don't care if it's a love song or a record how you got hurt and you can't eat or whatever it is, you just, so when somebody sings it and an artist does it, that's part of what gives you fandom to them because you're like, damn, they're just like me. Or that's how I want to be, rather.
The connection is very important, bro. It's just hard because people songwrite don't connect no more. It does connect to certain people. So you hear a song like, Spin That right now, right? And she's pinpointing. I was just telling somebody the other day, they was like, why does that song work? I said, well, in my opinion, I feel like the Spin That Shit record works because the hustle has changed. There was rappers, they were selling dope and they were doing stuff like that. You can't get dope no more. Really, to sell, like they was talking bricks and everything.
Yeah,
so everybody's using people's social security numbers, VPNs, whatever they doing, CPNs. You know what I'm saying?
The hustle's different.
And so the hustle's different. That's why it's connecting. So if you're calling them out and they're making the money. I was at Lenox, I was riding, this kid, he pulled up to the car and he was like, he pulled out two big watch. He probably had $50,000. The big watch. He like, bro, I'm getting money out here, the big chain. But I didn't recognize it because it wasn't what I saw in the BMF era, where I knew exactly where you got the money from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Versus these guys now, it's like, oh, okay, my mind computed it as, oh, he probably scammed him. That's where he's getting the money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know where you're pinpointing it at. With these songs you're writing, Silly Ho, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, any of these records, like I could not see myself being like, this, I know women would sing this because this is the dialogue. Like you have to really be hanging, like when I was talking about being outside, you really have to be sitting with some women at dinner and being a sponge, like, oh, they talking back and forth about a certain topic.
One thing I wouldn't do, I had to hang with artists long enough to understand them first. Because I'm supposed to be like if you plugged up to me, and then let me translate you. And then this is what people want to hear and see from you. Because a lot of times the artists are so personal in a different way that it doesn't connect. It's like it misses because it's a different kind of personal.
Right.
It's hard to explain how you feel sometimes, like in a way that cleverly makes people understand it. So, if I sit with T-Boz, one thing I don't know about her is that she don't want no bitchy ass shit. She ain't gonna say no soft ass lyrics. I hang with her as a friend, so I hear how she does everything. I hear how swag is. I hear her like, fuck that, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that bitch ass bitch. So like,
I ain't no silly hoe.
You can't write no song for her. They ain't gonna be in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna work. But that's the fun about producing and writing as a producer and writer is like you get to tap in, listen, have conversations. I was sitting there with one artist, And her boyfriend or husband on the phone said, shit, whoever you sitting next to right now, I'm killing that motherfucker. I know you with somebody. I'm like, hold on, that's me.
Damn.
So I'm in the studio.